talk about. First and foremost, we received our budget. Here it is. Every session, both the House and the Senate are required to submit a proposed budget, and this really establishes priorities early on. It sets a baseline of the direction of each chamber, and then we use this as a basis of discussion going forward these next several days. There are a couple of things worth noting in this budget that I want to talk about. First and foremost, you see in this budget an increased spending in public education in terms of general revenue, increasing over $7 billion. That's pretty significant. That's a real number. We've got a long way to go, but already from a starting point, an initiative and a proposal to spend $7 billion more of state money in education will have a lasting impact. Everywhere I go, folks tell me to invest in education, invest in our children, invest in our teachers. This will go a long way. Those of you who remember back in 2011, I always fought against cuts to education. I used to tell you all the time, and back then, $5 billion left the school system, and we immediately saw the impact that had on the classroom. Putting $7 billion back in, to me, is a positive start. A second thing that I will tell you that is also worth mentioning is the Speaker of the House has indicated a preference to use rainy day fund. I think that's significant. I told you how hard it is in the past to spend this money because you need 100 votes. This signals to both Republicans and Democrats that we need to roll up our sleeves and spend this rainy day money. It's your money after all. There's about $15 billion in our savings account, and we can spend the money for Hurricane Harvey relief efforts. We can spend the money for retired teachers. I will also say, while this budget goes very far in the area of public education, we have not done our best work in the area of public health, and that's an area that I'll continue to focus on and making sure that we are going to provide not only a healthy classroom, but we're also going to provide healthy outcomes for children and all Texans that are working hard and that need a little assistance when it comes to their public health. So stay tuned for that.